Jeff from SparkFun Electronics. If you're watching this, you're taking part in the Interactivity Challenge at the National Robotics Challenge. We want to talk a little bit about this challenge. This is the first year that we've run it, and so we want to give people a better idea of what they may be looking at in terms of this challenge. This challenge is designed to take today's hardware options and link them to something like a laptop. And the example that I have in front of me is an Arduino microcontroller, and if I pull this shield off, you can see the Arduino. This is a red one made by SparkFun, but you may have seen them in blue. And then I have a shield on here which is actually working with a potentiometer. Now, what we wanted to do when we wrote this challenge was provide people an opportunity, and you don't have to use this hardware, you can use any hardware, but an opportunity to build environments with a laptop and a microcontroller, an external piece of hardware that model how hardware gets developed in the modern world. So I'm going to plug my shield back in, and I've got some code loaded on here that I wrote in the Arduino environment, and then I'm going to show you an example using Arduino and a computing environment for the laptop called processing, and processing and Arduino are a great example for this. So what we've done is hooked up this potentiometer to an analog read pin on the Arduino, and then we have our code in processing, and when I run this processing code, it acquires the serial port that the Arduino's on, and as I move my potentiometer we can see the control on the laptop screen. So what we're looking for in the particular prompt that you'll receive at NRC is the ability not only to send data into the computer, but take data from the computer and have something happen on the Arduino. For instance, if I pushed a button on a screen on the computer, a light might light up on the Arduino. So we're looking for the ability to move data both ways in this challenge. So we're not so concerned with what hardware and software you use in this challenge. Like every other challenge at NRC, this is platform agnostic. You can use anything you want to. I chose to use Arduino in processing because that's the hardware that I use most often. Maybe you'll use the Lego system and some data visualization or control software that goes with that. Vex is also an option, as is the basic stamp, Python. There are all kinds of things that could be used for this. We don't care about that. What we care about is that you can pass data back and forth between a laptop or a desktop and a peripheral piece of hardware. If you have any questions, I can be reached. I'm jeff.branson@sparkfun.com. We look forward to seeing you at NRC.